Okay, welcome everybody to our May Fierce Oiler call. It's called Green Up Your Personal Care Routine, which not isn't a very catchy title, but that's okay. It's an important topic, right? So just some things to think about tonight. I always like to kind of start off our topic by like, why is this important? Why does this even matter? Some of you might know, some of you might be like, well, if you're on this call, it probably you think it's important. Um, so there's over 11,700 chemicals that are used in personal care products. And it's the same as like all the products we talk about, essentially, cleaning products or whatever, that nothing is pulled off the shelf until it's proven unsafe. And I'm sorry, guys, but ain't nobody going to spend the time and money to take things off the shelf. That's not how the US rolls. That's not how we do things. And I made a post in Fierce Oilers about how it only takes 26 seconds for the things that you're putting on your skin, the chemicals and toxins that are in there to enter your bloodstream. So it happens pretty fast. So it's really important to be aware of what we're putting on our bodies when it comes to personal care items. And I mean, there are so many. Personal care items to me is really broad. So it's deodorant, it is makeup, shampoo, lotion, toothpaste, I would count, feminine care products, perfume, cologne. It's really a lot of things that we're all using. You might not use all the things on the list, but that's okay. You use some of them. So they're right on our skin. We inhale them all throughout the day, right? If you get things that are super scented, and our body systems are really disrupted: reproductive system, immune system, nervous, endocrine, and more. So you can for sure make your own personal care products. I commend anybody who's done this. There are people on this call who have done that. And I also love the convenience of doTERRA's products that are already made. So I know that you'll leave tonight with some great tips, some easy swaps you can make. So you get to hear from great people. So we're going to get started right away, jumping into that. Shoot, I think with M. Yeah, M, you want to kick us off with the first one?
Yes. Okay. So Amy took so much of what I was going to say, so that's perfect. So I don't need to do an intro. But I will say a little bit. So I'm going to talk about the essential skincare line. There's a lot of things in that line. So I'm just going to focus on a few of them. Okay. So why does it matter what you put on your face? So I'll just kind of summarize. So like Amy said, the things we put on our skin are eventually absorbed into our bodies. So particularly with skincare, they're loaded with synthetic fragrances, have been shown to be hormone disrupting, among other things. Synthetic ingredients are hard on your liver because your liver needs to be continually detoxing that because it shouldn't be in your system. So even things that say all natural doesn't really mean anything because of the lack of regulation. So same thing that we talk about with vitamins, get your skincare from somewhere that you trust, right? So doTERRA has 3 skincare lines. So they have the Reveal skincare system, the Virage skincare system, and the Essential skincare line. So the Essential skincare line is my favorite. They call it for mature skin. But I really love it. I love all of it. So I'm going to talk about a few of the products in there. So the first one, and I also want to show you a tip with your LRP on how to get them for cheaper. Okay. So first thing is the facial cleanser. So this has peppermint and melaleuca in it. The peppermint wakes you up. It leaves like just a really slight tingling feeling. It feels really nice. It's great for blemishes, oily skin, and it has vitamin E oil and macadamia seed oil that condition the skin. So help make it really moisturized too, even just as you're washing it. So the second one is the invigorating scrub. So this has grapefruit and peppermint in it. So it's also really rejuvenating, feels really nice. This isn't a harsh scrub, which I really like. So it's a pretty gentle scrub and it's biodegradable, like those little beads in there. A lot of scrub beads can't be broken down and they end up being eaten by fish and it like kills the fish. So I'm not like a big fish advocate, but like that's, it's just like not good for the environment. Like it should be biodegradable. So that's with the scrub. The toner I didn't grab, my bad. The toner is, it's about this big and you just put it on a cotton ball like normal toner. It has lavender, ylang ylang, German chamomile. It calms sensitive skin. The aloe, watermelon, and apple extracts tone and balance the skin. So that one is really nice, super easy to use. You just put it on after you cleanse. And then the fourth one is the tightening serum. So this one has frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, and myrrh, all really good oils for your skin. You hear us talking about frankincense for your skin. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles by hydrating the skin and promoting firmer, younger looking skin. So a lot of great products. Those are just a few of the ones in there. And I'm going to share my screen really quick because there's a trick in here for you guys to get them cheaper. And I think a lot of people don't know about this. Okay, so can you guys see my screen? Can you give me a thumbs up? Are we good? Okay, so I want to show you this. So I'm going to go into my LRP here. So I'm going to go into here under Edit. And you can see this is my LRP. So if you guys aren't on LRP, you can see I have 97 points in my account. That's low, like, because I just spent a bunch last month. So it's $97 worth of free stuff. So you can get your skincare. I'm going to type in here, essential skincare. And there's a customizable kit that you can click on, okay? So if you click on this kit, this screen will pop up. So if you guys get your vitamins from doTERRA, you'll recognize this is similar to the vitamin screen. So you've got the 4-pack, so all the things that I talk about that you can get there, and you can add on these other things for way cheaper. So personally, the ones I use the most out of these 4 are the hydrating cream. So I use the hydrating cream as, it's kind of like a night cream, I feel like, but I use it all the time. I think I really love it. It's normally $36 with your wholesale account. You can get it for $25 if you add it on. I also use this anti-aging eye cream. It has a stainless steel roller, and so it's really cooling and like relaxing to the skin. Put that around the eye cream or around my eyes. That one's really great. Even with your wholesale account, that one is $45. You can get it for $25 with this kit. So if I want one of those, I'll just click here, assuming that the clicker works. There we go. And I can add on that. Okay, I'm going to get both of those, and then I'll hit continue, and it will add it to my cart. So I just wanted to show you about that. There's like LRP tricks where you can get things for cheaper, and it adds it to my cart. It looks like that. So I just want to show you guys that quick. There's a lot of tricks there for getting things cheaper, and I use that one. I use those products a lot. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm passing.
It's me. You're good. Okay, so Em talked about her favorite, and I get to talk about my favorite, but here's the confession. Okay, do you guys see this right here? Do you see this pimple right here? Can you see it? Do you know why that's there? Because I wanted to be really simple about moving to Appleton and not bring too much stuff. So I just brought my Norwex cloth to clean my face. Boom, pimple. Because I don't have my Virage kit. So this is Wendy's that I'm borrowing. But I want to talk about this tonight, both because I have evidence of missing it right now. And, well, I just really love it. So it's a 4-step process. I think it smells great. I think it has a universal smell. Like, it's not super feminine, and I appreciate that. Like, there are products out of here that my husband will snag. There have been husbands who have been known to take the whole collection from a wife and have to order a second set. So it's great. Let's start. So you do the cleanser, right? You cleanse first. I just do this at night. I only do it once a day. So cleanser is really great because you got to do it, right? Even though some of you admitted that you don't wash your face, which I think is fascinating, but I'm not judging you. I'm smiling out of fascination. So it has a natural gel cleanser that purifies, and it also nourishes and hydrates. Like, it doesn't dry you out at all. Washes away the dirt. It has wild orange, basil, and melaleuca. You can totally do morning and night if you want. Next up would be the toner. This stuff is amazing because it's got a spray top on it. So forget your cotton ball, forget your pad, just so easy. So it has, what are the oils really quick? Cypress, ylang ylang, and coriander. So it preps the skin, it's cooling, helps refine and tighten the pores, improve texture and clarity. Love it, love it, love it. And it gets you ready for the next step, which is none other than the Immortelle serum. So they put Immortelle, which we already love. It's got all of our expensive skin oils, healing oils, frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, helichrysum, and rose. It's so hydrating. It helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it's got a lot of really great things like olive jojoba and sunflower oils in there for extra moisture and soft skin. And then the final step is just the moisturizer. This stuff is the best ever. Jasmine, geranium, sea buckthorn berry, and juniper berry. So really hydrating, amazing, wonderful, love it. So like what Em talked about is more like natural plus science, and this is just like natural, like you could eat it. I don't know if that's like something that's been helpful for me to like distinguish the two. So you can get this whole set for $84.50. It lasts me easily 6 months. So it lasts me a really long time, and I love the value of that, and I love the bang for your buck. It says that it's recommended really for, well, anyone. It's good for more youthful skin, but if your skin is more mature, you can still use it. You could also use the essential skincare line that Em talked about. Okay, so I'm handing it over to, I don't know, but I can't wait to hear the next person. Sorry, I forgot who is next?
Laura Whip.
Laura.
Praise the Lord. All right, Laura Whip.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk to you about the hair care products, and I'm super passionate about those because they contain a lot of oils that are very healthy for your hair and also healthy for your scalp, because that's important too. So lavender is in a lot of the hair care products, very healing and soothing to the scalp. Melaleuca is in some of them, really cleansing, soothing to damaged skin, reduces dandruff and flakiness. Rosemary promotes hair growth and strengthens the hair shaft, also minimizes itchiness if you have an itchy scalp. Peppermint really stimulates the hair growth too by increasing blood circulation to the scalp. Cedarwood is another popular one for hair care products that doTERRA sells because it stimulates the hair follicles and increases circulation to the scalp. Marjoram strengthens the hair, promotes hair growth, and it can also ward off skin and scalp infections. So healthy hair equals caring for your scalp too. Do a scalp massage, and that'll also promote hair growth and blood circulation to the scalp. So unlike Emily, I am a fish protector and defender, and no fish were harmed in the making of any of these products. So one thing you can do is with the above oils that I talked about, you can add a drop of any of them to the hair care products you already use, or you can reduce your toxic load by purchasing the hair care products through doTERRA because they don't have harmful synthetics or chemicals, like Amy said and put on her post today about how it takes just 26 seconds for those harmful chemicals. I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about some of the harmful side effects that I found about typical hair care chemicals that you can find in over-the-counter hair care products. Damage to the organs, including kidneys and lungs, hair, dry hair and skin, irritation of the eyes, nose, throat, and skin. And in particular, that is with some of the aerosol hairsprays that you can buy. Thinning of hair and hair loss, also irritation of the mucous membranes. So to me, that is like a really good reason to just purchase the doTERRA hair care products in addition, to the convenience. So I'm going to post information about toxic load and recipes to make your own hairspray so that you don't have to use that aerosol. But let's talk about the products themselves. So the first one is the shampoo. And I'm just going to pull up my notes here. I can find them. I got them scattered. Okay, the smoothing or the protecting shampoo is this right here. It's got essential oils and botanicals, including wild orange and lime, and I just love the smell of those two together. It really helps me invigorate and energize in the morning. Cleansing, moisturizing, and it protects the hair shaft. It's especially good for colored hair or dyed hair. My little tip is kind of like what Emily showed you in her cart, except my tip is buy the liter-size bottle with the pump, because you're going to get 4 times the shampoo for only twice the price. So to me, that's a really good deal. This one is one that I keep in our guest bathroom. So I have the pump version, the liter bottles in my bathroom. The next one is the smoothing conditioner. Again, nanotechnology, it keeps your hair strong, healthy, anti-static is part of that nanotechnology that they use. The essential oils in the conditioner are peppermint, cedarwood, marjoram, melaleuca, lavender, eucalyptus, neoli, rosemary, lime, and lemon. And this really smells heavenly, especially with that peppermint in there. So again, buy the liter size, and you're going to pay double the price of this bottle, which is the 8 ounce, but you're going to get 4 times as much. So that's a good deal, right? The next one I cannot live without. I'm still struggling with how best to put this in a little travel size because I don't want to take a bottle this big when I go somewhere. It's the Root to Tip Serum. And the essential oils in this one are rosemary, lavender, peppermint, marjoram, eucalyptus, and cedarwood and neoli. So this does not leave an oily residue unless, of course, you use too much, which I did the first couple of times. I overused it. Just like 1 pump or 1 squirt is enough for your hair. It is a great treatment for your scalp and for the hair shaft. You just leave it in. So that's a good one to use. And the last one I'm going to talk about is the Healthy Glaze, the smoothing glaze. This is for styling, and it's for a flexible hold. So it's not a really stiff hold. It's more of a natural hold. It's, again, got that protein-rich nanoparticles that improve moisture and softness of the hair. In this glaze, there's lavender, peppermint, cedarwood, melaleuca, tangerine, neoli, and marjoram. So those are the 4 hair care products.
Thanks, Laura Whip. Okay, Sarah, you're up.
Okay, I have no Vanna display here. I have nothing to show you. Except my body butter. So I'm going to talk about the shower or the body wash, the sugar scrub, the exfoliating scrub, and the body butter. We have really hard water where we live, so my containers are always like white and yucky looking, so nobody wants to see that. Sorry. Anyway, so we'll start with the Bath and Body Wash, and those contain bergamot, grapefruit, cedarwood. So that's really refreshing, really wakes you up, and it's got a real nice gentle lather, and there's no sulfates in there. So there's none of the nasty stuff in there. Also no parabens, which those are 2 things that are really important to me with a certain type of dermatitis. So really refreshing. And the wholesale on that is $12.95. Probably my favorite product out of these 3 is the exfoliating body scrub. So that's got natural cane sugar. You know what I'm trying to say. So the natural cane sugar with wild orange, grapefruit, and ginger. Ginger's a little bit warming, so that one's kind of interesting in there. And it's blended with multiple rich moisturizers, and it makes a really, really great exfoliating experience. It's not as light as the one that you use on your face. I wouldn't recommend this one for your face on a daily basis, but it's also very moisturizing. So I find especially if I'm in a hurry, I like to do that in the shower because I don't need to follow up with lotion afterwards because it's super moisturizing. It also has like jojoba and almond oil, I believe, in it, in addition to those oils. And then the Spa Line Body Butter contains wild orange, frankincense, and Douglas fir. Frankincense, as we all know, is rejuvenating to the skin. When you think skin, you think frankincense. Wild orange and Douglas fir are both purifying as well. I love, love, love the smell of the body butter. It's a little bit fruity, but a little bit earthy at the same time. It's really a great fragrance. And again, it's blended with shea butter and coconut seed butter, along with other oils like the jojoba and the almond oil with great fatty acids. So it gives you super great moisturization without feeling greasy. I've made my own body butters, but why would I do that anymore? Because this is super simple, easy, smells fabulous. And like I said, it's super moisturizing and it doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy.
Thank you, Sarah. That was perfect. Yeah, body butter. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Sorry. Body butter shout out really quickly. Meredith Pointer shared a testimonial about her hair products in Testimonial Tuesday, and I asked her to share about it after Laura Whipperman, and I forgot to send it over to her. So, Meredith, can you unmute yourself? And I unmuted you. Okay, go for it.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm slowly trying to try more and more of doTERRA's products, and I first got the 10-pack sample of the shampoo and conditioner, and at the time I was having really bad dry scalp, dry skin. I, for the very long time, thought that the only shampoo I could use was Head and Shoulders because of my dandruff, but I just put on, or I've been using this for maybe a month. And like, I just realized that I don't have an itchy scalp anymore. Like, I used to have little spot, like little scabs on my head where I would have like really, really dry areas. And like, I just, all of a sudden I was like, wait, I haven't been scratching my head a lot. Like, that's really awesome. So very, very recently, I just got myself some root to tip serum. So I'm still dabbling with that. So far, I've only used it. My ends get really scraggly, and I've noticed that, the shampoo and conditioner, like, I feel like it actually mends split ends. So maybe don't, like, put a disclaimer, like, Meredith is not qualified to, say that this is true, but I truly think that it was like actually sealing up little split ends. I also thought that the shampoo, it was like, oh, for color correcting. And I'm like, oh, I don't dye my hair. Maybe I don't need this. But like, after trying it, I totally need it. So yeah, I just got my root to tip. I put a little bit in my scalp. And then I put a little bit on my ends, and so far I haven't blown dry my hair, but I'm sure it's just gonna be like silky and amazing. And like, even after 1 or 2 uses of the shampoo and conditioner together, I've been able to feel a softness difference. So, if you want any more cheerleading for the shampoo and conditioner, and someday the root to tip serum, just call me up. I'll tell you all about how I love it.
You're hilarious. Thank you, Meredith. That was perfect. I just think it's good to hear from somebody besides us, right? Like, yeah. So we appreciate it. Okay, Wendy, it's you.
So I get to tell you guys about doTERRA's lotions. And so thank you, Laura Whip, because you already said a little bit of what I was going to say. As far as lotions are concerned, you can get them anywhere, everywhere, any kind of scent. And more often than not, you are paying for the harmful synthetics and the toxins that go into it. So you guys all know part of the reason why we all love doTERRA is because their products are pure. So I want to tell you about 3 of their lotions that I love and use. So I'm really glad that Amy came over to my house tonight, because I searched high and low in my house for my Citrus Bloom, or not Citrus Bloom, Citrus Bliss hand lotion that they have. And I couldn't find it anywhere. So thank you, Amy, for bringing it over. So the first one I want to tell you about is Citrus Bliss. This is a little 2.5 fluid ounce bottle. So you can take it on airplanes. You can take it with you and not have to put it in anything else. Citrus Bliss. It's $6.95, great for traveling. It's got the refreshing Citrus Bliss aroma. And so Citrus Bliss, if you don't know, has lemon, wild orange, grapefruit, bergamot, tangerine, clementine, and vanilla. So it smells heavenly. So this is a great pick-me-up. It's really uplifting and refreshing. So Citrus Bliss is the first one. The second one I want to talk about, this one's much bigger. This is 6.7 fluid ounces. This is $15, and this is their hand and body lotion. So it's from their spa line. And what I love about this, I have this in about 8 different places in my home, is you can add any oil to use whatever scent you want it to be. So you can create your own scent for your lotion. So sometimes what I like to do is, if I like to use Whisper a lot for my own personal perfume. And so sometimes what I'll do is I will put a big chunk of this in my hand and then put a drop or 2 of Whisper and then rub it all over, like everywhere. I use this on my legs, my arms. I've used it on my face before. But it's so great because it's non-greasy, it absorbs quickly, and it retains moisture in an amazing way. So I love this. One of my new favorites right now, I'm putting some on, is not a new favorite, but I've been using my AromaTouch oil a lot lately. And I have found that it goes really well in the lotion. And so I just put it together. I just put 1 drop in on my hands and then rub it around. And not only do you get the amazing scent of AromaTouch, but then I feel like my hands are getting a spa. They're getting their own spa treatment. So I love that. That's what makes it amazing, because you can add any scent to the hand and body lotion. So that is a must-have, and also really good, especially for my boys who don't like any scent, because it doesn't have a scent unless you add it to it. The last one I want to talk about real quick is the doTERRA Rose Lotion. So this is actually kind of a specialty item. It's 3.3 ounces. And this particular lotion through doTERRA, this is $20. Now, it sounds like a lot for a lotion, but let me tell you why it's so amazing. So if you haven't heard this before, it takes 20,000 rose petals to make 1 bottle of rose oil. So they use Bulgarian roses to create this rose lotion. So the Bulgarian rose promotes smooth, glowing skin, and it smells amazing. So rose oil is very, very special. But $20 for lotion, that seems like a lot. But the reason that it's $20 is because all the money for this rose lotion goes straight to the Healing Hands Foundation. And the Healing Hands Foundation, for those of you that don't know what that is doTERRA's nonprofit foundation that partners with other organizations and wellness advocates to ultimately empower impoverished communities with tools to become self-sustaining. So they do that by building wells, schools, clinics. They also help with disaster relief. So hurricanes, floodings, landslides, earthquakes, all of those things. That's what doTERRA's Healing Hands Foundation gives money towards. So any or all of the money for the rose lotion, the $20, goes straight to the Healing Hands Foundation. So I hope you guys learned something about lotions, and I don't know who's next.
Danielle, you're next.
Danielle, you're up.
Sweet. So great. I feel like we should have called this like Treat Yourself. Like all these products are amazing. And so these two we're going to talk about are fantastic. You've probably all been on the edge of your seat to hear about deodorant. Seriously, the best. Honestly, if you like needed to swap some things out to try to get your toxic load down, besides toothpaste, like natural deodorant. Seriously, it's so easy to swap in and have a replacement. So for doTERRA, they have 2 options for everyone. They have one that has the beautiful balance in it. If you don't already love balance, this will just give you another reason to love it, because it's just going to make you smell great. And then the other is with the Greek Orange and Douglas Fir. The difference between the two, the Douglas Fir and Greek Orange is more for the sensitive skin, or the gentler option, because it's baking soda free. And then the other one has baking soda in it, and the arrowroot powder. So a tip if you're going to switch is less is more. I learned this the hard way. I had to make a post about it because I was actually getting a residue buildup on my silk shirts. So really just a couple of swipes. If you have the On Guard laundry detergent, that'll also should do its job to get it out, but just a little tip, less is more. And natural deodorant specifically is just important because really our body's meant to excrete sweat, and most deodorants are really also a combination of deodorant and antiperspirant. And antiperspirants are blocking up your pores with that stuff and that gunk. So your body can't actually excrete your sweat. Sorry, my dogs need me 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. Dog life, seriously, over here, it's pretty great. Okay, so that brings us to the second item, which is the mud mask. So Some people, if you've had the pleasure, use it on your face, but thanks for Amy's tip of if you are going to switch to natural deodorant, it's actually great to couple or to add in your cart as well if you're going to do that, just because when do you start using deodorant? I don't know, age 10? I don't know when that happened, but think about all the years you've been putting on stuff that's been clogging up your pores, so it can actually help your body and your armpits detox from all the gunk you've been blocking them up with for years and years. So 2 great, fantastic products, both great to add in if you just need that last little boost on your LRP. The deodorant's $8.75 and the mud mask is $14.50. So super great. Natural deodorant, woo-hoo. Smell good. And then I'll pass it to Laura.
Laura J, I know now you guys are stuck back with me, but thank you, Danielle. That was perfect. Yeah, seriously, like who thought about mud mask in the armpits? But it's a thing. It's a thing. Just Google it. Okay, so those are the products that we wanted to cover. Honestly, we didn't even necessarily cover all of the personal care products, right? That's just like a highlight. So like go check it out. Go click on the sections, personal care, spa, like browse through it. It's amazing. We've really loved swapping out things in our home. It's been so easy. I love that they're products, again, that most Gary and I use, and Whit, like we're all literally using the same stuff. So that's so easy and simple. You can do it all at once. You can do it a little bit at a time. But remember, I guarantee you're all buying deodorant right now somewhere. Is that somewhere giving you 30% back and essentially free shipping with your points? Like, it's so affordable to just do it that way. It's so generous. So I love the free stuff. I love the co-impact sourcing and what we're supporting, all of those things. So I hope you felt like you had some light bulb moments. Really quickly, my 2 favorite resources for personal care products, EWG.org has great stuff. It rates it on a scale. It's amazing. I love it. So EWG is amazing. And the Think Dirty app is free and also has great stuff on it. So if you're like wondering about or whatever, you can check it. It's super easy. All right. So who's ready for some raffles? I am. Okay. Just kidding. All right, you guys, I'm going to turn it to where I can see everybody so I know who's winning. Okay, so the Balance deodorant is the first raffle, and that's going to Mallory K. And I think she's still on here. Yeah, I see her going like this. So that goes to Mallory. Shampoo. I've got one of the shampoos. Do you like how I'm holding them up? They're in 3 legs. I'm just kidding. Is for Jamie Rashid. Nailed it. She's still on here. Okay, good. Citrus Bliss Bath Bar, Meredith Pointer, goes to you so you can keep trying out the new spa products. Seriously, I've always hated bath bars, and these bath bars have changed my life. And the Hydrating Body Mist is Mandy Bonack, and I think, she's on here. So if you want something, could you pretty please send me your address? That would make my life so easy. Next month, we are on for, Amy, you know this kind of stuff. June 17th, and we're talking about the Cleanse and Restore. So taking care of those detoxification pathways. Also more fun than it sounds. Okay, so Mandy wins every time. People are really mad at you, Mandy. You might want to hop off. Thank you for being on. It was super fun. The recording will go up, and we will see you next month. Mark your calendars for the 17th, all right? Bye, everybody.